Hi guys, I'm Nora and welcome back to a new video. In today's video I'm going to draw only with yellow. And now enough with the introduction and let's get started. First we are going to create the color palette. Okay, so as you can see, I already created the color palette. Do not waste the time. We can start the long-awaited drawing process. Now, of course, I'm gonna start with the sketch. Because, to be honest, I can make proper art without it. It's in the process too. But hey, this is normal, like every artist I heard about are doing sketches, even the big ones. I don't know how, but there are artists which make very good art without sketch. I mean, guys, how are you even doing that? It's very cool. In general, I'm not a very big fan of Miku, but I like her design, and the reason I chose to draw her was because I didn't want to draw something very basic, like a lemon. So vanilla came up in my mind, and then I remembered about Sakura Miku, and I drew vanilla. Close. Hatsune Miku equals Vanilla Miku. This is how Vanilla Miku was created. In case you don't know, Hatsune Miku is a virtual singer, her voice being computer generated. But please note, she is not an AI. Hatsune Miku is voiced by Saki Fujita, an actress, and the company where Miku belongs edits her voice into voice banks, making in this way Vocaloids. One thing that I find difficult in making art is the perspective. Don't get me wrong, I can handle it. The problem is that when I realized that I did some mistakes about it, the drawings are looking generally hilarious. Like at this drawing. I was still figuring out how should I draw Miku's pose until I drew it looked good. But later, when I checked out the drawing, Miku didn't look like a vanilla one anymore. It was like I drew actually an old Miku. I mean, her head looked like it was rotated more than it is normal. And this is something that only the old school do. Believe me that this realization creeped me out a bit. I know I was supposed to do the line art, but for me it looked good as it was as a sketch, so I colored over it. As you have seen, I already started coloring. Of course, due to the challenge, everything will be yellow. But how are you gonna do with the skin? Well, I got an idea for this. Tada! A perfect skin tone for Miku. And luckily it doesn't look like she has hepatitis. Alright, now let's move forward and start the background. Now this time it was a little bit more difficult because there was an issue with choosing the colors. At the very beginning I wasn't sure if I want to draw a tree with yellow flowers or a concert. But luckily Miku's outfit helped me to see which one is more suited. Drawing the background was a pretty quick quest, but now I'm gonna start with my favorite part, the details. I mean, it gives all the final touches which are needed for a drawing. In this moment, I'm making the shadows, and to be honest, I like how they will turn out. Good, now let's do our dear Miku less basic and give her more life, personality. And a good way to start is to turn her pupils black. The second thing which I want to deal with are the ribbons. They may look like normal ribbons, but they are actually musical ropes. You might ask, where are the music notes then? Well, the answer is that I'm gonna draw them, but later. After all these modifications, it's time to fix her hair too. I hate these lines. In the first place, their purpose was to make the hair look a bit more realistic. But now I'm sick of them. And that's why I do this pattern instead. I like it more. Finally, I can add the final touches to the drawing. First, let's finish the vanilla flower. Because Vanilla Miku can be Vanilla Miku without at least one vanilla flower. Good! Now let's put more of this around the drawing. There we go. For the final step, the musical notes are gonna find their place on the ribbon. Let's make this shiny. And now we are ready. Now guys, that's the final result of the drawing. To be honest, it could have been worse, but hey, it was fun. I personally like how it turned out. Guys, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time in a new video. Bye!